What is a social investment? Why do I think it's important? How we can go about it, and a bit of a case study with the client that I did some work with. So here's the what. I've stolen from the European Commission. I'm sorry if I'm moving around there. And you can all read that. To contribute to a better society. That's where I like to focus. I'm not a overly green person. That's not my area of expertise. So I don't focus in that area. But I do want to add a little bit. I really do think if it's done properly, the business can get growth, it can get progression, it can get a competitive advantage. A lot of the time businesses are already spending this money. My view is, why don't you spend it in a bit more an effective way? So I looked at it in different stages. And this is the first stage where I think most businesses operate at, the philanthropic giving. Like I said, it's giving money to charity, sponsorship, pro bono work, etc. But there's really no structure there. So they leave it, I think we're doing well, but don't check the impact, we'll do it again next year, etc. So if we look at down the bottom there, volunteer programs, that seems to be a really big thing at the moment. A lot of big businesses are saying, okay, we're going to give you a day off the year. You go and do a day's charity work. It's not part of your annual leave, and we'll all feel really good about ourselves. So if you look at the average wage in Australia, it's about $1,500 a week. So that's about $300 a day that's costing the business. Then you've got obviously lack of income coming in that person generally generates. So that's a massive cost to get zero benefit. I get lucky, I suppose I get to speak to a lot of people about this area now. This is my sort of, I don't want to use the word passion, but this is what I really love doing. And the first thing comes up, well, we do volunteer days. What do you do? Well, it's a bit hard. We sometimes do something, we sometimes do this. One guy said, I go to Noosa Beach once a year and I hand out sunscreen. Great. New project. Okay. There's really no structure around that. And to me, it can be done in such a better way where they're getting a lot of team involvement. So the team goes out, they work at a soup kitchen, they do these things, they understand what the charity wants. I was speaking to the chairman of MS. They said, look, we got this group in, they need to do something, they need to do it in 10 days' time because they had the thing organised, so we got them to paint a room. Okay, 2 weeks later, MS had to repaint that room because they painted it the wrong colour, they used the wrong paint. It was done in such a rush where MS wanted to help this business because they were a good giver. These guys wanted to do something for MS, so let's just make something up. Oh, we need this room painted. Okay. All these things are happening that really the businesses aren't getting any benefit from these days at all, except the cost, which obviously is quite massive. So most businesses operate in this area. So as a law firm, we operate in this area. We gave some time, we did some pro bono work, we donated to charities, etc. You can take it to the next level. We're still doing stage one, but then you move into stage two, which they call a shared value model, where it really is you're changing some of your business processes to make the community a better place. So quite often it's quite easy. Paperless office, obviously you go more green. Gym memberships, hopefully then the people have less injuries, less absentee time, etc. Okay, so you're looking at more wellness programs. So you're changing parts of your business to really make that shared value. And then stage three is really transforming everything. Okay, and there's some businesses that have done this very profitably. Interface is a carpet business. Ray Anderson was the fellow that set it up, he's a guy from the States, and he really had the thing, well, if we make it, we're going to look after it all through its life, end up leasing carpet rather than selling it, so you could get it back, change the squares over, there was no pollution, they reused things, etc., etc. So he totally transformed his whole business, okay, just to give that social benefit, that his carpet wasn't going to do anything to the environment, okay, things could all be reused, the staff members were on great processes, etc., and he went to the nth level. And as you can see, massive sales and profit increase there. but that took 10 years to achieve. So most businesses start at level 1, doing some giving, move to level 2, we say, well, we're really enjoying this, let's see what else we can do for society, let's go a bit green, let's help our employees, and then really none of us, well, not many people would ever take stage 3 there, which is really totally transforming the business.